Now it's time to start bracing the soundboard. The first brace I'll put down is the bridge plate. And the reason is that this bridge plate has to be in the exact spot it needs to go, or the guitar will not play in tune, or I'll have to locate the bridge in an area that isn't covered by this bridge plate. And when I drill holes for the strings to pass through the bridge, the ball end of the strings won't lock down on this bridge plate. They'll lock down on the softer spruce top. This is a maple plate. And anyway, they'll pull through the top with string tension. So this brace has to be exactly where it's supposed to be. So I'm gluing it down, and I'm gluing it alongside of the X braces, which I have placed in their proper place, so that I know this bridge butts up to the X braces properly and it's in the proper place. And I'm holding it down until the glue gets good and tacky, so that when I put clamps on it, it won't slide around and be all slippery and carry on and move out of position. I'll be gluing this and a brace known as the upper transverse brace, or upper face brace, excuse me, in this portion, in this video. I'll be gluing all the braces in stages, and the first braces that I'll be gluing are these and the finger braces. That'll come in, the finger braces will come in another video. But basically it is all of the braces that don't have an arch or a radius to them, or I'm going to be gluing first. So I place a little clamping caul underneath to protect the face of the guitar, and then I have a small clamping caul, which basically is just the other piece of the maple blank that I got to make the bridge plate out of. But I need some kind of caul so that it spreads the tension of the clamps over the entire area of the bridge plate, and the caul on the face once again is to protect it from the clamps. And it's just a matter of tightening these down in incremental steps, just a little bit at a time, until the bridge, I know that the bridge is located in the position that it's going to stay in, and that it's not going to move when I tighten down the clamp. So I'll tighten these just a little bit, this one, then I'll add another clamp. And these are, I think, 6-inch deep or 8-inch deep. I believe they're 6-inch clamps I got from Harbor Freight. They're, I believe, cast aluminum clamps, and they're going to work just fine. It's a deep C clamp. And they're cheap. I think they're like $6 a piece, something like that. Well worth it. And here you see I'm just sneaking up on clamping pressure on that clamp as well. And then I'll move back to this one and check it. And then I'll put a third clamp in the center. And I've gone as far as I can with the clamps in the position they are, so I have to kind of reposition them so that I could continue to crank down on them a little bit. And I'm not looking for a huge amount of pressure, just good and snug. You don't need 10,000 pounds of pressure to glue this bridge caul or this bridge plate to the soundboard. Both surfaces are nice and flat. There aren't any gaps. The fit is really good. Doesn't take that much. Just moving back and forth between them till I get what I'm looking for. And then I'll take a sharp stick of some kind, any kind, and this is just an offcut of the soundboard, and just take as much of the glue squeeze out as I can get off. And now we're going to work on the upper face brace. Put the clamping caul behind it. Test fit on clamps. And I'm going to put some glue on it now. You can't see it, it's off camera, but that's what I'm doing, is spreading glue on the surface that goes down on the face of the soundboard. And put it where it goes. Make sure it's lined up the way I want it to. And same thing, you're going to hold it until the glue begins to get good and tacky so that it doesn't slip. This I won't have to do as long because I can clamp from one end and then line up the other end and clamp it down, and then clamp the rest of them, and it won't slip as easily as that bridge plate would. And readjusting that clamp because it wasn't dead center of the brace, and I don't want any kind of torsion forces or twisting forces on the brace. Get another clamp in, tighten it down, And these I can go a little bit faster with because, like I said, it won't slide as much as that bridge plate would, because I can secure it to both ends. Clean up a little bit of squeeze out. Try to work another clamp in. And readjusting that clamp again. And now I can pretty much tighten them down. And we're going to do some more glue squeeze out, or clean up of glue squeeze out rather. Here's the final product. We'll let that set about 3 hours, and then we can let go of the clamps. Bless you. Thank you for watching. Later.